All right, here we go. Week one is done. Week one is done. And that sounds, week one of 12 sounds so much better than day eight of 90. Um, but the first week of my raw vegan cellular detox is done. Uh, and we're going to get into some thoughts. Overall, it was a success, I would say. It was, I didn't overly prep going into it. So it was definitely a lot of learning as we went. Um, and I'll get to the weekend. I know I haven't been on since Friday. A lot of you haven't seen me since Friday, but I'll get into the weekend in a little bit. But I want to go back to the week and kind of being home and having work as a distraction of sorts. That made it exponentially easier. I was able to kind of plan things a lot easier, prep things while I was prepping this meal. I was also able to prep the next meal, so that made it a ton easier. So that from that aspect, it was great. When I got to the weekend, it was a little different. Now, full disclosure, I wasn't home this weekend, and I probably won't be home for the next few weekends. So that I do have to do a lot better there. I do have to do a lot better there. I didn't understand how to kind of prep for the weekend, but going through that one time, it was a lot tougher. So next weekend, I do plan to make some smoothie packs, some just pre-made smoothies. Possibly try to up my caloric intake to well over what I need, maybe 5 or 6 meals a day. Um, I don't know if it was a hunger that was building up because when we started, we said that day 6 and 7 might be the tougher days, and I don't know if day 6 and 7 were tougher days because it was the weekend or because they were day 6 and 7. Um, so definitely want to do a little bit better with that. I didn't get nearly as many calories. I probably averaged for Saturday and Sunday. I probably averaged 1,000 calories on those 2 days. Um, but next weekend I will be a lot better. Um, Getting into some of the numbers. First of all, the numbers. Let's look at cost. Last week when we started, I really didn't have much of a stock or anything. So this past week I spent about $85 total, and I still have some things left over. So I'm expecting that number to go down this next week to maybe around 60, 50 to 60. That would be my expectation just because I already have apples, I already have bananas, I already have a full watermelon over here. So I definitely expect that number to go down. Um, my weight went down from last Monday to actually this morning, which is Monday morning, 8.4 pounds in a week. So a little bit, well 1.2 pounds a day. Um, so that's, now I don't understand most diets the first week, it's you're going to lose weight, you know. So this next week we'll definitely be monitoring that still and kind of keeping track of that. My BMI went down. My Interestingly enough, my the scale that I use, it measures a lot of things. It measures your weight, your BMI, your body fat, your visceral fat, your body age, resting metabolism, things like that. It actually told me that my body fat went up, and I thought that was interesting. Now I'm not going to put a ton of stock into it, but I just thought it was interesting that it said my body fat went up and my muscle mass went down. So, um, given how I felt last week, I actually felt good enough and to start working out, to start doing some body weight exercises. I'm not about to go to the gym and lift 225, but I will start doing some body weight exercises, push ups, sit ups, jumping jacks, squats, things of that nature. Because I actually felt that good during the week. So definitely want to start doing that and see if those numbers are affected. See what just the overall weight is. My resting metabolism is 1,972 calories from 2048 last week. So that resting metabolism is kind of what my body uses on a daily basis is to just do its normal functions. Um, so that is actually going down. So, less mass for me means I need less energy. So that kind of made sense. Getting into a few other things. Of course, breakfast in front of me. But I also talked about the spiritual aspect and things that I wanted to kind of experience while I was doing this. I did start meditation last week. Um, well, I haven't been doing meditation. I kind of started it in the middle of the week with in conjunction with everything else. That's going well. My dreams are becoming a little bit more vivid. Now I don't know if that's just me paying more attention to them or what, but I had a dream last night about a, a dog that lives across the street. Just little things like that. So they seem to be becoming more vivid. Not that I remember all of them, but I'm able to wake up and understand that I was in a dream. Understand what just happened was all a dream. Um, Man, what else? What else? What else? A few phone calls that I received this week from some personal friends that I've kind of been watching, which I really appreciated. Um, can't wait for you guys to join me. But I know I keep talking about I miss salt, and I just want to be clear that raw vegans. First of all, raw veganism, I believe it's about 75% um, raw, 25% cooked, and you kind of classified as a raw vegan. So, in traditional raw veganism, if there is such a thing, salt is allowed. Understand that. Understand salt is allowed, and I believe up to of 25% of your meals can be cooked. What I'm doing is the raw vegan cellular detox. That cellular detox aspect of it is kind of trying to take salt out of it, or at least added salt out of it. Because I do eat celery, which celery has its own salt content in it. But but that's the aspect of the salt. I know someone asked me about the salt. Um, trying to think of any other just questions I've gotten other than just how I felt. Um, some recipes, of course, some people are asking for some of that. I promise, it's coming. Um, I haven't gotten the mango dressing right yet, but the salad that I made last week, along with that mango dressing, I think would be great. So I'm trying to get both of those together. Um, what else, man? Juicing, smoothies, just kind of mixing it up. I have added more nuts throughout the week, um, as I kind of felt a little sluggish, but like I said, the weekend was just terribly planned. Um, so I started to add some of that towards the end of the week. I'll probably add a little bit more this week as I begin to work out. But the first week was I feel a great success. Like I said, well enough that I feel that I can work out now. Uh, well enough that I'm not quitting. Um, I've even been going to the grocery store and buying certain things that I haven't seen here. Sorry, vegan things that I haven't seen here that I'm just buying, but they're just in the fridge waiting. Um, so I'm pretty excited about that kind of stuff. But everything else is really going good. Um, if you have any questions, please let me know. I can kind of give you my firsthand experience now about it. Although it's only been a week. Breakfast this morning is a salad, which I actually added green onions to, which I don't really like, but whatever. Tomatoes, watermelon, banana. The juice is apples and celery. Um, this whole thing, and this is kind of a problem. This whole thing right here is about 500 to 600 calories. So I got to eat this 4 to 5 times a day to kind of get to where I need to be. But like I said, we're back. in the back in the throes of the week, should be a lot easier to kind of meal prep. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Again, during the week, I'll be on Facebook and Instagram more so, probably more so on Facebook because I have more followers there as of now. But hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for this next week and let's be healthy.